Hello and welcome back to my scrap room. My name is Jennifer Perry, and today we're going to do a layout flip through of the pages that I was able to get done at my last retreat last weekend. Amy and I escaped to our little retreat location that we really love, and we took Michaela with us. It was mine and Kayla's birthday retreat weekend, and we just had a ton of girl time and scrapbooking time and just laughter and sleep and everything in between. Let me show you what I was able to complete. So this entire set of layouts is from Kayla's trip to Paris in 2015. There are a couple of other pictures that we realized when I was working that I didn't have that Kayla had on her phone. I now have those photographs, and I will be printing those off and taking them with me to another retreat that I'm going on in a week and a half. But I wanted to share these. So I'm going to move these over to the side. I'm going to just let you know Biscuits is on the side table that way, eyeballing me, so if you see a cat scutter across, he's still learning his manners. So this is the Eiffel Tower, and this section right here, I've left Kayla's going to be taking pictures of these layouts and doing the journaling, and then she's going to email the journaling to me, and I'll retype it out and put it on vellum and put it right here. But this is her Eiffel Tower. I was very excited when I looked through the memorabilia and the ephemera that she brought back. There was this gorgeous postcard of when the tower was being built, so it worked out really well. The paper packs are one of those bulk paper packs from Recollections, and then the flowers are from Michaels also. They just went with the papers beautifully, and then the ribbon I got from the wedding section of Michaels. All of these papers are two different bulk paper packs that I purchased from Michaels, along with the cardstock from Close to My Heart, so it mixed and mingled very well. I was so happy. This is a butterfly die cut that I purchased. Here's those flowers again. A little flip-flop action. I've got to redo this picture. He's upside down. I didn't realize it. I thought I had it right side up. This is a church in Paris that Kayla spent some time at. Biscuits is playing with his tail over there, so if you hear any thumping around, that's what that is. But this is a church that Kayla plopped her little behind on the grass and drew it out, and then she painted it, and this is the watercolor painting that she gave to her grandparents of that church. So anyway, this is the painting that Kayla did of this church, and when we went to visit the grandparents in March, I believe that's when we were down there, this was hanging on the wall, and I took a picture of it while I was down there. So again, all of these papers worked really pretty. I was so happy with the way this one turned out. So these are the photographs of the Notre Dame that Kayla took via boat. She was on a boat ride in the canals, and she said, "Mom, I really wish we could have stopped and gone in," but they weren't able to go in for I don't know what reason. But again, this is the journaling. This I'm going to do a vellum title. Anywhere that you see a blank spot that looks obviously blank, that's going to be the journaling whenever Kayla brings me the journaling or emails me the journaling. Paper pack, Close to My Heart. Again, these flowers. A tag that I made from leftover compliments and whatnots from other paper packs. And it just came out beautifully. I'm really happy. Although while I was working on this, it made Kayla sad because now, of course, Notre Dame has been damaged, but they're going to rebuild it, so we can have happy thoughts. These next couple of pages, I am really happy that Kayla was with me whenever I was scrapbooking them, because I honestly thought it was the Louvre. I did not realize this layout and the next layout was a train station. So what I did is, because I wasn't on this trip, I gave Kayla the stack of photographs and said, "Hey, can you do me a favor and put these in the stacks they belong, and then I'll work out of those stacks." And she handed it back to me and she goes, "This is a train station." I had no idea. I would have thought it was the Louvre. I've not been there, I don't know. So what I did, because she had two separate sets of photographs, these are the white statues. So I did one layout with the white statues and one layout with the bronze and darker statues. And she said she could have spent all day in that train station. And here is the layout with the darker. That's the outside of the train station, the inside, and 3 of the statues that she took pictures of. She had such fun taking pictures of the architecture that I had a ton of photographs just of architecture in Paris, and I had a lot of fun putting this one together. Again, here's the church that she painted, and just all the different buildings that she came across and she liked. This one had a garden on it. This is another view of the gardens. A random cat, we're not quite sure what's going on there, but she loved it. I had Amy double check my spelling because that is a word that there's no way I know how to spell. And then again, we're going to put some journaling right there. This actually is the one that took me the longest to put together because of all the stitching. And then this is the last layout that I did of the weekend. Turn it up a little bit so you don't have a glare. This one the stitching took a while because it's the intricate stitching. But when I was finished with this layout, I think this one is my absolute favorite. Just the simplicity of it, the colors, they work well together. Not a lot going on, just a simple layout, and I think it's one of my prettiest ones. This stack is 7 2-page layouts that were completed over a 4-day retreat weekend. Not bad, it's not the fastest I've ever done, it's definitely not the most I've ever done, but this weekend I wanted quality over quantity. So I really concentrated on my artwork, I really concentrated on my stitching, what the photographs were telling me they wanted me to do, and I just flat out enjoyed the process. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know there's 101 different things that you could be doing, and I am very, very thankful that you chose to spend just a few minutes of your day with me. Until next time, bye-bye.